And then one day, she makes a choice. She holds her head up high. She wipes the tears from her eyes. And she chooses to fall back in love with the greatest and most important love of all, herself. This song is dedicated to all the women of the world and to all the loud voices of change. To every voice that's ever been silenced. To every time that we as women have been told to calm down because we're just a little bit too loud. To every time our fundamental rights have been in question. To every woman listening here with me tonight, this song is for you. May we make a promise to ourselves to raise our voices and forever and always be loud. Confrontation never has been my strength. Always felt like I should take all the blame. But something is changing and I can't contain it no more. Yeah. All the speeches that I made in my head, all the no's I know that I should have said. Like waves in this water, we're rising up stronger. Come on. If I was a man, then you would understand. You wouldn't say I'm causing all this drama. Are you getting uncomfortable now? I'm a little too loud for you now. Don't try to calm me down. I was made to be loud. Goodbye to living a lie, 'cause that got me nowhere in life. Don't try to calm me down. I was made to be loud. I don't care if you don't like what you see. I'm not pleasing you 'cause I'm pleasing me. Not wasting more time, I'ma speak up my mind when I want. If I was a man, then you would understand. You wouldn't say I'm causing all this drama. Are you getting uncomfortable now? I'm a little too loud for you now. Don't try to calm me down. I was made to be loud. Goodbye to living a lie, 'cause that got me nowhere in life. Don't try to calm me down. I was made to be loud, Are you getting uncomfortable now? Am I a little too loud for you now? Well, don't try to calm me down. I was made to be loud. Thank you so much. How we feeling, TikTok? This last song is the very last chapter of my story. When she chooses to pick up the pieces of her heart and find the strength to survive. Because frankly, darling, it's only love. Nobody dies.
My mother's an island out at sea. Said you'd swim to me, but you're going the wrong way. Midnight and the moon is testing me. So if you take me home, I hope you take me on the way. 'Cause I just wanna drive with you, drive with you, wanna kill the lonely. I wanna be falling asleep on the passenger side of your car. And if we give it a night, we'll know better where we are and where we're not. So give me your kiss now. Don't wanna think about going on without. It's only love, nobody dies. Shut up and kiss now. Don't wanna talk about going on without. It's only love, nobody dies. I know there's a part of you had, and you convinced yourself I would hold it against you. The sort of ways that you move to shield your pride, I never miss a thing, I only pretend to. 'Cause I just wanna drive real fast with you. Wanna kill the lonely. Wanna be falling asleep on the passenger side of your car. And if we give it a night, we'll know better who we are and who we're not. Hey! So give me your kiss now. Don't wanna think about going on without. It's only love, nobody dies. Shut up and kiss now. Don't wanna talk about going on without. It's only love, nobody dies. Hey! How we feeling, TikTok? Woo! If it's gonna hurt me, make it right. If it's gonna hurt you, make it right. And if it hurts, at least we know it's like. It's only love, nobody dies. So give me your kiss now. Don't wanna think about going on without. Shut up and kiss now. Don't wanna talk about going on without. It's only love, nobody dies. Thank you so much.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, TikTok. Thank you guys for being here with me. A big round of applause to our incredible band. We got Michael on the keys. We got Julian on the guitar, Max on the drums, Stephen and Brandon on the strings. You guys killed it. Thank you so much. Woo! Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I wanted just to take this time, first and foremost, to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to my album, for listening to my music, for hearing your story and mine, and for letting me share my hearts to all of you. Every single message, every single question, every TikTok makes my heart happier than you know. So I wanted to answer all your questions that you guys have been sending while we've been live. Thank you, by the way, for all the amazing questions. And I'm going to start off with the first one. Oh, actually, first of all, shout out to Brazil. Eu te amo, Brazil. Hola, México. Los quiero mucho, infinito. And the first question is, what inspired this performance? So as you guys know, I am a storyteller, and I'm in love with every aspect of storytelling, starting with songwriting to bringing to life the visual stories of my songs. And so The visual story of this album is dictated by the 5 elements, as you guys know, starting with fire, earth, wind, water, and ending with the album that is ether. And so with this performance, it was completely informed by the elements. As you can see, we first had petals projected on me to signify earth. We had butterflies, we had clouds, and we had, of course, fire. So that was the inspiration behind bringing this performance to life. And I really hope you guys loved it as much as I loved performing it, because I had just the greatest time. Okay, the next question is, what was my favorite part of filming the music video for It's Only Love Nobody Dies? That's a great question. The video just came out on Friday, which makes me so happy. And I have a good story to tell you guys about the video, actually. As you guys know, I'm involved in every aspect of my storytelling, especially my music videos, because it's like bringing to life the movies that are in my head and in my heart. And I woke up from a dream a couple of months ago where I had dreamt how I wanted to shoot the video for It's Only Love Nobody Dies. And I began to write the narrative on my notes page, and I called my mom and I told her that I wanted the video for It's Only Love Nobody Dies to feel like a short film, to feel like a narrative rather than a more usual performance-based video. I wanted to tell a story in the most beautiful and surreal way that would kind of tell the love story that I wrote in the album, while also diving through all of the elements that we've been telling the story of throughout the last year. And that's what we did. So I think my favorite part was just bringing it to life, working with Yuri, my incredible director and co-writer on this video, and bringing it to life and seeing it from its initial beginning as just this idea in my head to seeing Yuri take the visuals to this other dimension, and then watching it come to life. It was just so much fun. And then, of course, your reactions just make it that much more special. So thank you for the question. Okay, the next question. What was it like performing at the White House, and what did you do at the Capitol? Great questions, and it's surreal to even read those questions. I was invited to perform at the White House 2 weeks ago, and I performed on Easter, and I had the honor of meeting Mr. President and Dr. Biden. I performed to, I think, an audience of almost 35,000 people on the White House lawn, and it was an incredible honor. And then just last week, I was in Washington with the Grammys, with the Recording Academy. I was invited by the president, Mr. Harvey Mason, to host an event called Grammys on the Hill and to perform. And it's an event that brings together the most important voices in the music industry with congressmen and senators to bring about actual change and legislation to protect songwriters and songwriter rights and performers and artists. And so I got to host the event. I performed with the icons Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And then the next day, I actually spent the day on Capitol Hill in meetings with congressmen and senators discussing specific bills that will protect performers, artists, and songwriters all around the world, which was an incredible honor. The next question is, how was it like writing your album? Writing my album was a dream that I had been dreaming since since I could remember. I wrote my first song when I was 10 years old, and I fell madly in love with songwriting and storytelling, and I knew that when I wrote this album, I wanted to tell a story about love from start to finish. And so to dive into this album, to dive into the depths of my heart, to bring this story to life, to work with some of the most incredible writers and producers of our time, like Justin Tranter, Stargate, Oak Felder, Max Martin's team, Rami, Ali Tamposi, the list truly goes on. It was such an honor to collaborate with them and to help bring the stories and the secrets in my heart to life. And then releasing it has been just the most incredible journey. It's only been a month. The response is more and more overwhelming and emotional every day, because when you release a song or you release an album, it no longer belongs to you. It belongs to all of you. And now it's yours to make your own and to hear your story and mine. And it's kind of magical. Talk about the album story. So, as some of you guys might know, I wrote my album in a specific order. And so, when I knew that I had finished with the album is when I knew that I could use all of the song titles and kind of write this poem from beginning to end that would tell my story. So this is how my story goes. She's falling for a love that feels like fool's gold, a kiss that feels like sugar. And when they're together, it feels like their love is timeless. Until one day, he looks into her eyes and says, I love you, but tears fall down her face like rain. But she holds her head up high and realizes that he will never deserve more from her than 2 tears in a bucket, even though every part of her wishes that he would just stay, because her truth is, I still love you. And every night, as she looks up at the sky, she wonders, ¿Cómo, cuándo y dónde? Until she realizes that she's going to be more than okay because she's loud. And she finds the strength to survive because it's only love. Nobody dies. So that's how I wrote my album, which is now yours. And it's so incredibly surreal to say that. I wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for opening your hearts to me, for allowing me to sing to all of you. This has been honestly so special. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Chase. I love you guys. And from my heart to yours, I'll see you next time.